Now, analytics can be a fantastic career to pursue if you're interested in analytics. But did you know that analytics can also help you in your personal life? Hi, I'm Brian Amrine with Value Driven Analytics, and in this video, we're going to talk about several ways that you can use analytics in your personal life. If that sounds good to you, let's head over to our PowerPoint. Let's talk about last session's homework. Hopefully, you've had some time to brainstorm some ways you can use analytics, not just at your organization, but even in your personal life. That's one of the benefits of being an analyst. The skills that you hone at work can also be used at home. Now, one of the ways that I've used that, and many others use those skills, is to create a personal finance worksheet where we can measure our income and our expenses, kind of plan that out, forecast that in the future, and then assess how we're doing against our budget, against our savings goals. Excel is a great platform for doing that because it's easy, as we'll see, to set some assumptions and then see how the result would change by changing that assumption. Update a cell and the whole thing updates automatically. So Excel is really good for planning out your budget. Another way that we're going to do today as well is analyzing your favorite sports team and seeing the quantitative side of the team you're used to watching on TV. Everybody has their own team, their own stats that they want to look into, and a knowledge of Python can help you pull that historical data and then also analyze it and to create this kind of statistics that you're looking into. I've even found, this is maybe less analytics related, but more of a way you can benefit from a robust knowledge of Python or other automation tools that you can use it for regular computer tasks like moving a bunch of files or converting them over and over. I had a need where I needed to convert all these files to a certain format, and it was a very manual task, but was able to use Python to automate that. And then once you've automated that task, you can set it to loop over many, many files and accomplish what would be a multiple hour project manually. Not a very fun project, but especially the more you know Python, the quicker you'll be able to come to a solution. It can do all of that for you in a matter of seconds once you actually run the Python job. So that was a fun past personal project. And then periodically, I like to come back and take a look at whether I can predict stock market returns based on historical price fluctuations, historical earnings releases, sometimes even looking at search trends related to that stock's brand, and see if any of those things can be used to predict what happens next with the stock's price. Now, on a particular stock, you're very unlikely to get a high level of accuracy, but perhaps when you buy a group of stocks, that on average you're able to come up with a prediction that is somewhat decent and maybe allows you to outperform the market. Now, there is an efficient market hypothesis out there that states that there's different levels, but different types of information is already baked into the stock price. So even if you model out based on all this historical data, what you think is going to happen next, the efficient market hypothesis would say it's already baked in and there's no opportunity to get ahead of the market. We'll see if that's true or not. Maybe you can give it a shot. And if you're going to create a stock model, we'll get more into this in our data science modeling session. Make sure that it stands the test of time. Make sure that those trends that you find don't just apply to the time period that you trained it on, especially, or even maybe the year or two after that, but does it stand the test of time, and year after year after year, this model you've created outperforms the overall market? That's hard to do, but it is extremely important to do that because you will find cases where certain trends held for a time period and maybe multiple time periods, but then they fall apart eventually. So those are just a few ways that you could use analytics in your personal life. If you like this video, I hope you'll consider liking it for me. And if you'd like to see more analytics, data science, and leadership training videos, please consider subscribing to the channel. Finally, if you have any questions on what we discussed today, please leave a comment and I'll try to respond to it as soon as possible. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.